In my last video, I was expressing why a child is actually constantly complaining. What are the root causes of it? By addressing the root causes of it, you are able to find out why a child is complaining, and from that you can understand what are the underlying child's developmental need. If you have not watched this video, the link is there in the description and you can go and watch it. Now, in this video, I'm going to express 7 practical approaches on how to overcome the child from being constantly complaining to an effectively communicating child. So let's dive deep into it. Myself Rohini, your natural frequency parenting coach. The first practical approach is understanding and validating. Whenever your child is upset about something, that it is not able to play or it had a fight with their friend and they are really upset, you can just look at them. You don't have to be upset, you can play. Don't try to convince them. Tell them that it is okay to be upset. You can be upset for a while. Just help yourself become happy and leave them alone for a while. Now, what you're doing is actually you're helping the child navigate their emotion in their silence. Now, when you understand a child from inside and validate their emotion, they will also understand it, how to navigate their emotion inside. It's okay to be upset. After a while, I can change myself. So start doing this to understand and validate your child's emotion. The second practical approach is collaborative problem solving. For example, your child says, "You're not giving me enough time to play. I'm not getting screen time at all." Now, this is a complaint. Now, you can ask your child, "Come, let's figure out what are the schedules with which you can play. You can do your academic homeworks and you can also watch screen time." Now, when a child is trying to file a complaint against you or raise an issue, you are trying to bring a solution for it. Not that you are giving it to them, you're asking the child to find a solution, developing their critical thinking and problem solving mode in their mind. Now, this is how you help your child solve their problem in a long run. This will reduce the frequency of complaint that they are making against you or making against the situation, because over a period of time, they will figure out a solution and come to you. "Mama, I have this problem. I'm finding a solution for this." This is how you can change the complaints into a solution. Third, positive focus. What is positive focus? Let me give you an example. When your child says that, "I don't want to eat this food, I don't like this food." Now, what happens is the child is not realizing that the healthy food is good for them. Now, it is very difficult to make them realize. You don't even have to go into it. You can also tell your child, "See, even eating healthy food is always not that I like it, but over a period of time, when I eat healthy food, I feel being really strengthful." Now, what I'm trying to do is, I'm not making the child eat that food. I am trying to shift the mindset of the child, where the child is complaining, to be a mind where it's okay to dislike a food but still you can eat it. So what here happens is, this will shift the mindset over a period of time, and then it will convert it into a grateful mind, where in the world there are so many people who don't get a food. I just get a food. So as they mature themselves, they will also learn to be grateful. So a motive of a parent is not to make the child eat that food, make the child develop a positive mind shift where the child will realize to eat the food. This is called positive focus. Fourth one is empowering choices. Now, a child had a fight with his friend, and then what he comes back, he's really upset, not doing his daily course of homeworks or changing the dress, and you're finding it very difficult to manage that day. Instead, you can help your child develop empowering choices, where you can tell them that you have a choice to be upset, you have a choice to be happy. Yes, even I fight with Dada, and still I try to come over it, because at the end of the day, I want to be happy. So you can choose to be happy or you can choose to be sad. It will help the child develop taking this character of responsibility inside them. I can have a responsibility where I can choose to have a power to be happy, or I can choose to be sad. So bring the power of choice into their life, where they take in charge of themselves. Every child wants to overcome their difficulties on their own, but many of the parents intervene and they try to bring the solution, which makes the child not develop in the long run. So help the child make empowering choices.